Welcome back to Brighter Shores. Made some more potions. Got some more XP. That is level 47 Alchemist. You can now chop spare vines for Ebsworth. Ebsworth would prefer not to be pricked by chopping them himself. Fair enough. Unfortunately, we can't actually go chop the vines because we don't have the knowledge point for that. So we're gonna need to figure that out later. For right now, we've got the rest of the eggs to go get. Sell those potions we don't need. That'll work. Okay. Eggs quest. The Great Egg Hunt. 1-star difficulty. If you look everything up, a little bit more difficult out here by ourselves. Missing 5, 5, and 9 eggs. But found a whole bunch. So let's head to Chronopolis, see what we can find. And then after that, we will go look up the remaining couple of eggs to finish the event here without spending more hours looking for eggs. We got the entirety of Chronopolis to check first, so we definitely still have some more manual egg hunting to do. Well, that's alright. That's good. 128 is a lot of things to find. Spread out across the entire world. Or at least most of it. One question for here is going to be, would there be any eggs in any of the crime dens? I feel like probably not, but, you know, could be. Alright, any eggs immediately here? That I'm immediately seeing, but we've missed so many that us not immediately seeing the egg does not mean it's not here. We're past the gate here. I'm going to start by heading back through the gate towards the more outskirts part here. Find anything? In the bushes, under the bushes, hidden in a corner. All very possible. Saber-tooth tigers. Stop fighting. Just looking around, trying to find anything here. But at least a reasonable speed. Once you get through things. Yeah. Stop. Some leaves. It's interesting to see how well hidden the ones we've missed are. It'd be hilarious if they're just obviously there. We've missed enough that's probably going to be the case. Also spending a lot of time commentary, not looking as well. Commentary blindness and all that. Eggs. Is the end of things this way. Find a rock. In the canyon. Anything? Anything at all? Not immediately. Got some rocks. Vaguely egg-shaped. Check with the gremlins. Any eggs? Any gremlin eggs? Gremlin rocks? Fine. Back to the outskirts. Oh boy. There's plenty of places to look. Could just be more spread out, but I don't really believe that. Every possibility we've already missed some. You know, doing what we can. Trying our best. While also not spending infinite amount of time looking very closely at every single tile here. Definitely could. Definitely wouldn't be the worst idea. Anything out of place? Anything egg-shaped? They don't pop up on the map like everything else does. Can't use sense to find them. It's definitely the most hidden things ever been. Mostly because nothing else is really even hidden. Oh, it's just everything. There's an egg. Alright. 1. Yeah. I've never found 2 eggs in the same room, so I'm gonna say that that is fine. Okay. Whole place here. You know the way in there. Let's go around the other way though, it's fine. We got pumpkins. All sorts of produce. Could definitely look like an egg. I'm going to this part. Fortune hold. We got pumpkins. Pumpkins ain't eggs though. Okay. Let's head into town. All the different connecting ways through here to figure out a way to do all this systematically, to try to find as many things as we can by looking as many places as we can. Okay. Things here, under carts, behind things, under trees. So I think we're just gonna go straight down the main road to start. Cut town in to parts here. While looking around. Some leaves. Some benches. Could be under stuff, in stuff, potentially. In corners. In piles. Behind things. Got leaves. It's a ball. Not quite. Under a bench. In the middle. Around a corner. Looking. Things. And all the various stalls. And some boxes. Nope. Oh, there it is. There's one at least. Where are we at? We're all the way over to here. Perfect. Okay. I feel like we're gonna get our worst score yet here. Just a feeling. There's one. In adjoining rooms. Wild. Still look up this way though. Doesn't mean it's not a second one. Alright. Here is the guy we need to talk to once we get all of them here. I don't know if we saw the mines guy that we need to talk to. I'm sure we did, we just didn't notice it. Which is odd. So do that. Go around the square here. There's the player market. Under the tables, in the boxes. under things. We need to do all the shops off the roads here too. Here. It's pretty clear. Okay. Into the middle. There's an egg. Underneath. Lovely. Okay. So those are counterfeiter dens. So I don't really want to go in there specifically. Is it open? I thought it would be open. Clear it out or something. Dilapidated warehouse. I guess we have one that has been emptied, and the other one is available for looking through. Or something. Alright. Looking at stuff around here. Desk, chair, folders. Meat market. Any eggs? With all your meat? Oh, we're trying here. We got a lot of rooms to search still. Oh boy. How about somewhere in here? Some fancy. Some art of eggs. Yeah, maybe. Nice gallery. No pictures of eggs, though. As far as I can tell. Down by the teleport here. Very clean room. Not really anywhere I could be sitting. Alright. There's burglar dens. Again, one of them's open because we went through here before. Does have some convenience. I don't think it would be in these. So let us start by looking to the south side of the main road. What we got around here? We got the dyes. Pop in here. An egg in the dye shop. There was one in the other one. Wouldn't be too surprising. We need something around the corner. Yep, there we go. We are here. Perfect. The rat. Vaguely egg-shaped. All the different paths that loop back on each other here. Where are we gonna go? Look in here. Trash heap monsters? Yep. Any eggs in the trash heap? Yes. Perfect. Okay. Over to the leatherworks here. Look in here. The ball. Are the tables on the windowsill? No. And further south. We're finding some at least. We're finding some at least. Okay. Now we get rain. Great. There's an egg. Beautiful. Going here to the tannery. all the regular tan stuff and an egg. Huh. Could be going worse. I'm past the spiky balls. Okay. No space to run past these. Not like the super convenient floor tentacles. That's good. Some giant slugs. Can't even step in the water here. Corner here. No. In the grass. Immediately in combat with the spiky ball. Look at this. Yeah. Cast immunity. And we're gone. Huh. Already found one here. On the waterfront. Building materials bank. I don't know what we're building, but sure. Looks like the boats. The shores continue to be not so bright. Not even a boat here. Okay. This where there could be a boat. Pier 1. There'll be a boat there later. Next pier. Does it appear that there's an egg? Yep. Go. Here. Okay. We're definitely finding some. Finding some. Next area. There's so much stock everyone has. All sorts of things. There's an egg here. Lovely. Go through neither of these. Both currently closed, it's fine. Head up this path here. Candles and stuff. Sitting benches. People. Let's just back up to there. Do this part, which is also south. The Goose Inn Bar. And behind the counter here. Anybody trying to eat an egg? I can just take. Kitchen egg. Fridge. Room. Bed, fireplace. Skull. Perfect. Egg. Perfect. Okay. So let's look south on this side. It's got a little bit more south to do. Starting from here. like to at least get similar numbers to the other ones. 27 would be good. If we... I don't expect to break our tied record for amount of eggs found per area. You know, could happen. Right here. Places here. The edge of here before we come there. Egg. Beautiful. Four Winds bar. A Mugger crime dens there. Both directions. There's a lot of crime den areas we can't get in yet, still. So hopefully there's no eggs in there. Or if there is, we will know what we need to do, I suppose. Keep working on it. Right? Zombie time. Egg. Fight me. Oh. Other zombies here. Let's see any eggs here particularly. How about in here? The Grumpy Brutes. A way that doesn't go anywhere. And an egg. Ooh, lovely. Alright. And now past these zombies. Ducky attacked. Amazing. Love it. Around this cart. Corner? Could be. Isn't. And you look at the green groceries here too. Should be the entire southern side. Found some. Find an egg at the greengrocers. Wouldn't be too surprising. There we go. And now, we start the northern side of things. Wow. Starting from the start of the town here. See if he has anything we need. Don't need anything though. Equipment is pretty fine. We'll go up here. Okay. Person. Places. It's a leaf. Ratman. More Ratman. Hello, Ratman. Under the beds. No. Okay. Nope. Egg. Okay, we are at here. Okay. Keep spinning around. Looking for anything anywhere. Storage rift, not gonna help us with our current situation. There's an egg. Beautiful. I think it's still broken. Yeah, we need to do stuff to get that open later. Okay. That's part of more things. Okay, go to the obelisk here. Let's go straight to it. Can't really go past it. Not too much happening at the obelisks anymore. Huh? Here. Here. They just have the end of this direction and then the sewers to check out. So we can do that. This guy's still in his bath. Any eggs in there? Look like it. We'll go down this way and then we'll go to the sewers. Street hags. More street hags. Bench with no egg underneath it. No corner eggs. I can see plants there and the barrels. We can't go in these spots. Go to soaps shop here. An egg-shaped soap would be so surprising. Or a soap-shaped egg, also an option. They do like they're laughing. My goodness. Okay, Sludge Street. No. Egg-shaped here. There's a little small area here. It's fine. In the sewers. Huh? Nothing immediately with these maw chests. 1739. Got in there. How it goes like what, 2,000 now or something? Wild. These guys have range attacks. Sewer fiends. I guess I'll end there. Just can't click on it because we're in combat. Egg. We got the sewer egg. See it? There's a broken pipe. That's probably a problem. Use this again. Alright. Further into the sewer on the other side. Other kinds of enemies here. Stalker. More range attacks. How inconsiderate. How inconsiderate of them. Definitely to see if we were going to need to do more combat to get prepared for later stuff. I don't know. Deep sewers. There's a quest place here. An air vent. Castix. Okay. It's basically everything that side. Probably quicker to teleport here. Alright. Now I just need to go to a few of the other northern parts of the town. The other main street and all that. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more searching. We found some of the eggs. Still looking for more, though. Okay. I went here. I went here. In the forensics lab is the next spot to check. Should always be looking out for any we've passed by somehow. Forensics egg. There we go. Check. Next up, into the detective area. Whole station here. We've unlocked some of these rooms later, so whether or not those are required parts of things, another whole question. Yes. Egg. Love it. You in here. Interrogation egg. Come. Got some investigation egg. Feel me for that. People. Boards. Archive egg. Is under E for egg, perhaps? Safely in the safe deposit egg box? No. Okay. Let's head down the other street here. Peacock Road. This is Lord's Road. And then all the side streets. There's plenty of those. Here. Go to side. Street again. Shady guys just hanging out. Having a good time. Antiques. Behind the desk. This is crime den area. It's probably not. Can keep some of these. One of these open becomes a shortcut through places, I suppose. Not that we're too worried about that right now. Yeah, we still have plenty of places we need hire detective to get into. Definitely on the list. Definitely on the list. Barrels. Breaking in. Benches. Private road. Egg. Can almost kind of tell if you're watching other people. Don't know how much there's going to be in this section though. Hellfires. Because getting in here was another whole bit. Here's an egg. We can look though, since we're here. Oh, here's one. It's a good spot. Lots to be had. Hellfire's Wall. Can we even jump back in here anymore? Is the other question. Answer is yes. Be up there? Nope. This bush? Nope. Inside section of here. This lets us walk around. It's not even a problem, really. No issues here. Who the heck are you? Oops, sorry to disturb you. Better avoid that room. Okay. Where's over here? Doing stuff. Okay. Does not look like we're gonna find much more in here. That's okay. Jump back over this wall. Or teleport. Or get down the line or something. Set shut. Did we get out of here before? It's not a spot where we can walk, apparently. We climb up on that other bit of fence. Another ladder there. I don't know how that helps us here. How should we get out of here? Not gonna worry about it too much. Okay. Back from here. We just have the most northern section to check. And then we'll see how we did. Definitely found quite a few. We have a section like over here. Looks like there should have been more. We will see. Depends if they're going for more of an even distribution. It doesn't have to be. Feels like it, though. Need to look now. Let's find a few more out here. Would be great. North? I mean, that's an egg. Blending in with the merchandise. Could be different kinds of eggs. Could have like a street food egg, a soap egg. It's all entirely possible. Okay. Here. There's a door to nowhere. Something to say, apparently. Hamlet Jamor? What's up? There's candelabra, nice house. I did find the candelabra. You don't want it back, though. Stop messing around and hand it over. I'm not joking, it's been possessed by an evil spirit. We're taking it a long way away where it can't do any harm. How could this happen? Aren't the Chronopolis guards meant to stop this kind of thing? It's not something we could predict, but we've stopped the perpetrators from striking again. Yep. All that stolen stuff for that other bit. Oh. And I could see it, but it wasn't like that. Perfect. Okay. How about in the wasps? Some wasp eggs? Would be too surprising. Would be concerning though, obviously. Giant wasps. Squeeze through here. Inside. Puzzles, quests and stuff. I'd say they're working on more quests, so. Eventually. We're still technically working on some of the current ones, so. Personally not in that much of a rush, but if we were actively training more, we would definitely be getting more levels. Be more done with things. It's working out alright. I don't know, it's whatever. Let's keep looking. Last few rooms here. Just on the counters, tables, under and around things. Bed. How about in here? Storeroom. Lots of stuff. Give it an egg. Seems so. And the last corner here. The last dead end. We've got garden with lots of flowers and an egg. Beautiful. Alright. And inside. Let me just sit. Deeper inside. Fountain. Fountain of eggs. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, we definitely found some. But how many was it? 27. Yeah, there we go. We definitely did a lot worse in the mine for some reason. But 27 is not bad. So we missed 5, 5, 5, and 9. Alright. Well, it's gonna take a little bit to get to all these places with all these eggs. Let me go mark all the spots that we need to go to on my map. Alright. I've got the areas where they are. There's one. We'll see how difficult they are to find. I got the areas where these should be. And also some interesting information that, in fact, yes, there can be 2 eggs in one room. Happens a couple places. So, that's interesting. See if any of these look hidden or if we just missed them the first time. Okay. Should be one in here. Let's see. Yeah, the carnivorous plants, that's for sure. There it is. Egg. Beautiful. Alright. Already found one in here, but there's another one. Let's find it. In theory. Hopefully when we have to just search a room and we know there's one here, we can actually find them. That'd be nice. That'd be good. Searching every tile. Looking. Searching. Hopefully we would not need to look up the exact locations. So you need to do at least a little bit of seeking. Surely. No water anywhere? Various pond weeds. Pondweed, pondweed. Supposedly. Supposedly. Looking nice and close. Oh boy. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for us. Bugman's just staying on top of it? I don't think so. Oh. There it is. In the grass. Wild. Okay. So that's about... That was a fairly hidden one. In the grass, in the corner. Not bad. Okay. next spot where there was a second one. It's in the place we've been spending all of our time here. The alchemist area. Where there's a second egg just sitting here the entire time. Hilarious. Let's get in here. Find it. It's a jar. And a windowsill? It's been good in the windowsills. Underneath something? Back over here? The potion station? In the corner. All the way past the potion station. There you go. And the last one is over at the obelisk. Let's head that way. Look how much these baskets of eggs are full of eggs. Except for the 23. Alright. Here at the obelisk. There's so many places we can even stand here. Should be fairly obvious. It's hidden in a corner somewhere. Yep, there it is. Also doesn't help that the camera doesn't play well with the tall obelisk. So, well, that's that. I found all the eggs in Hopeport. I can claim a reward if I find eggnog. And they were right here. Let's get our reward. Eggnog. Congratulations on finding all my eggs. Please take this reward as a sign of your hard work. So if eggs to find for the other Easter Gift Guild members, we get cosmetic, white Easter Bunny hood, and also cosmetic, white Easter Bunny jumper. Amazing. Only the hood and the jumper. That's okay. Now, we'll head to the forest. We're missing 5 eggs. 4 of them, kind of right towards the start here. Awkwardly. Just immediately went through the door and missed an egg. Just wild. Let's get through here. It's literally the first room here. Out in the forest. Go around to all the other spots. Teleport back would be probably the fastest. That'll work. Okay. Let's get it. Immediately, right out the door here, should be an egg somewhere. Just kind of wiggle our mouse across and see if an egg shows up. There it is. That wasn't too bad. And now, just to the south here, a room with 2 eggs. Definitely been a couple of these. We found one and just assumed there wasn't another. Or just one of them was much less hidden. Also an option. This room literally has a rabbit in it, so can't be too surprised, can we? And the rocks in the dandelions. Multiple rabbits. Underneath things, perhaps? In a corner. Hidden from view. Behind a log. By a mushroom. Under a mushroom. Searching. Searching. Somewhere in the middle, somehow. rid of this stump from behind. Oh, that's just mushrooms. Unfortunate. There it is. Look at that. That's great. That was a good one. Just being the color of all the mushrooms. Right next to all the mushrooms. Fantastic. Okay. Here's the guy we need to talk to when we're done. You get around. Next one is also a room with 2 eggs. We definitely missed all the rooms where there were 2 eggs, so, well, at least one of them per room with 2 eggs. So that's going to be at least a couple of the ones we missed. So definitely a few that we missed because we just missed them, of course. Alright. Under and behind things. Can't even walk to certain parts of here. That's okay. Some clover. Tree up there. Under stuff. In the logs, perhaps? It's just a knot on a log. It's a not quite. But I'm just... There it is. Alright. Next up. Just to the north here. Pass through these guys. Twisted Wendigo. Okay. Up and around into this room here. That'll be good. Running. Running. It's nice not having to look in every single room now. Or at least past that part. Okay. Should be an egg in here. That's a butterfly. That's people running around. That's an egg. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And the last one is in the giant crystal room. So run straight through over to there. Okay. Yeah, definitely would have been a quicker system to just look up all the eggs for the first time. Where's the fun in that? Gotta look for them first. And then get help with the last... Was it 24? 5, 5, 5, and 9? Yeah. I mean, we found 104 out of 124. Something like that. Oh, shades. Bother me. 128 even. Yeah. Found 428. Yes. No. Well, we found more than 100, so that's good. So there is an egg in here. Let's find it. Twisted. Less corrupt than it was before, though. We fix the crystal. There it is. That's pretty seeable. And that is all the eggs. Once we go talk to Eggfriend. Hope Forest Central. Our best bet here. Let's go talk to him. Okay. Get our new rabbit scent. 4 different places, 4 different cosmetics. Let's run over there. Okay. Talk to the next guy. Eggfriend. We have ourselves an egg finding champion. Reward. Please take this reward to show off your egg finding greatness. So have eggs to find for the other Easter Gifts Guild members. Egg. Perfect. So now we get Transmog, the brown Easter Bunny set. So here, it's kind of like the one he has on. Definitely go with more of the hat than the top, but we'll decide what we want when we are done with stuff. Teleport to the mine, where we have 9 eggs that we did not find. Brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. There's also one part of Chronopolis which I don't think we even looked at for our first pass. So I think we should have probably found the egg there. Would have been better if we did. We would have gotten 28 instead of 27. But worrying about the mine first. Boy, do we have a lot to worry about. Also, we would have passed the actual egg guy here, but it's probably just looking like a person, so we didn't actually notice. That's alright. Alright. We got to make our way past here. As it may be. And then past these ones. And over into this side of things. So we missed one in the leech chamber. Looks like. Yep, there it is. Rock-shaped egg right next to another rock color and shaped right next to another rock. Perfect. Okay. That's one of the heap of eggs we missed. Continuing further up, we got 2 eggs in the minecart cave, apparently. Wow, that we missed both eggs in one room. Pretty impressive, honestly. And we're still missing them. There's one. Rock colored behind a rock. Shocking. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, the mine was not our best showing, clearly. By any stretch of the imagination. Lots of the same color in here. That's for sure. Next one is all the way up here. In the goblins section. Let's see what they were hiding. The loot stash. Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Because it's gotta have an egg loot. And there it is. I wonder if we could say if we were just rushing through here, but definitely finding them somewhat. Just knowing that it is 100% in the room definitely helps you to slow down a little bit. Actually look. There's one egg in here. Here it is. Not at the corner end, but it is at the end of here, which makes a lot of sense. It's where you would think would be. Just for a hiding things at the end of places kind of idea. Which obviously tracks. Deep in the deeper mines, we have quite a few we need to find. One in here with these guys. There it is. Juked. Perfect. Alright. Next one is in here. Somewhere. Hard to see with all this turntable in the way. It's up, down. Good question. Is it over here? No? Turntable wheel. Up this way? No. Unlikely. Okay. We get on the turntable? Nope. Is it over there? I don't think so. Hopefully not. Because then we have to turn the turntable. There it is. An egg. Rock-shaped underneath things. Rock color. That's fairly well hidden. Huh. Next one is up in here. Somewhere. There it is. And the last one is a second egg in this whole system. I think we found one in the lower section. I'm gonna try the upper section here. Go down, go around. There it is. Didn't bother going up in here to look behind that. That's why we missed it. And that is it. And you find the person here. They are in a different part of mine. Cannabis tunnel. Up here. Okay. You go back past the tentacles again. I was just slowly backing away from tentacles. Oh, it's so much quicker to just run through. Dodging all of them. That's alright. The egg person we need to talk to is over here. Egg Dina. We have ourselves an egg finding champion. Thanks. You can have this fantastic reward, I decided. So have eggs found for the other Easter Egg Guild members. Alright. Transmog to the black Easter Bunny hood. And the black Easter Bunny jumper. Like they have. Okay. And now, the last section. The last eggs. There might be a slight problem here. One too many eggs, some incorrect location. We'll start by just going to the ones that are more obvious. Starting right here near the start. We missed an egg in this room here. It's not a very large area. Surely it's here. That's what it says. That's not a good zoom. That's not helping. It is... There it is. Yeah, the camera is a problem in this one. Can't get a good angled view walking from that direction. Okay. Next one's up in here, which I don't think we went into this part. Went like past here, over to here. So we didn't go to the unicorn farm or whatever, the cheese place, whichever one's here. This entire area, essentially. Yep, the unicorn farm and the cheese. We didn't make it in here. Just looking around. Cursory look. Can we walk back there? Yes, we can. immediately obvious eggs here. We got stuff here. There's an egg. See, if we would have actually come in here, we probably would have gotten 28. Would have broken our record. That's okay. And we're back to the outskirts. Next, up on the farm, there's an egg. Can't be too surprised by that, can we? Alright. We're almost there. We're almost there. 3 eggs left. And like 4 places, but I think one of these is wrong. There's various player-made maps on the wiki and everything, so. Let's go with one of them here. Just need the areas, not the exact location. It's okay. Here. And the plants. And with the pumpkins. Wouldn't surprise me. There it is. Beautiful. And now teleport to the market. There should be an egg right here in this shop. There it is. I was distracted by all the paintings. We didn't look immediately. Beautiful. And we can go through here. All the way down at the bottom here, past the spiky balls. Should be one. Run down this way. The last one? It's the last one. This one here was not right. Community. And out here. Again, at the end of things. Makes a lot of sense. On the water. In the grass somewhere. There it is. Just behind the grass a little bit. Alright. Back to the market. We go west here, talk to the last guy, and get the last reward. Finally. Player Market West. There he is. Eggleton. Completed the Chronopus leg of the egg hunt. So have this splendid reward. Great egg hunt complete. Congratulations, you found all the eggs and received all your rewards. A lovely egg. Makes it look like a bunny rabbit. Perfect. Transmog for the golden Easter Bunny hood. And transmog for the golden Easter Bunny torso. Okay. Let's go with default torso. We have all these different options for hats. We go with the for the brown one. It looks slightly more in tune with our set currently. Cosmetic, but functional. Also matches with the cape. We'll go with that. Okay. So, now that all that's done, we've completed the egg hunt. We don't have the knowledge point to get the 50 alchemist for that. Just gonna go down the list here. 40 bone right. Let's make it happen. To do current bone right passive stuff, making comb knickknacks. Human teeth aren't technically made of bone, but comb teeth can be. So we need the first passive bone from the mine selling spot. We definitely are far past the miner level for that, so it's gonna be a pile of the first passive bone. Just get some bone right levels, because we don't have time right now to actively train to get this knowledge point for the alchemist. Well, that's the next thing we are going to do when we have the next section of this. Alright, bones. Bones guy is actually up this way further. They sell bones. This is more of the ores and stones section. That's alright. Well, let's go and get a beautiful day's worth of bones. Do they have the bone storage there? I want to get more than one so we can not have to run back and forth so often. Bone storage. We'll see. Could go and check what we need for this. Is the bone works? The bone works. Let's go to the bone works, see what bones we need for this bone situation. Bone. Making bone comb. Level 20 to 26. Information book, what's going to be in here. We need to make knickknacks. Gnawed sheep ribs was level 68, so couldn't have even gotten this if we wanted to. Wildly high level requirements for some of these things. 117, 169 for 70, 288, 293 for 354. So switch to the place that doesn't exist yet. The levels get more reasonable, but we need a pile of gnawed sheep ribs. You got it. We do knick-knack in here? Yes, perfect. Gonna probably lose quite a bit on this, but we need this before we need all that for that. So, gnawed sheep ribs. Perfect. For 129 silver. Get some of these bone right levels. It also looks like it's gonna take money here more than anything. But, well, that'll be something we can at least passively do here. Knick-knack, workbench, make a couple combs. That'll work. Next time, goodbye.